Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Soldier Field opened back in night. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was a
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
45.
Operating from the gun, Perkins. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. So here are the Packers now with great starting field position.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
I don't know about you, but I've absolutely loved his consistency throughout the season. Always good, occasionally spectacular. But right now, he's on the outside of that MVP race. What's it going to take for him to get it done down the stretch?
You're right, on the fringe. But, hey, it's Week 14. There's still a month left for him to make a lasting impression, have some scintillating plays, and then who knows?
Yeah, those scintillating plays, those splash plays, those plays we'll talk about for the next week leading up to the next game. He'll need a bunch of those down the stretch in order to win the award.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got go. Mike 50. Let's go, defense. Our time.
First down, Love to pass. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Love's pass.
Yeah, baby.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Dancing to his, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
A 5-yard touchdown run, and the Packers have taken the early lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me,
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. From the gun, Perkins, and he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away.
He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll run on 1st down. It's Kelly, and he's going to get stopped up quickly.
The ball
give him a yard down to the 43.
Taken down at
the numbers for Kelly a week ago. 23 carries, 68 yards.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play. And I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams. Because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Green Bay.
Now Kelly. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 19.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Packers.
Working out of the gun, Love. That's caught by Kelly. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 10-yard line.
2nd down, Love. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown,
From 10 yards out. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
23-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 loose.
Of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Bears. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
45's the mic.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
He's across midfield.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
3 brings up 3rd.
Operating from the gun, Perkins. Cooper's got it. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
At the 37-yard line.
From the gun, Perkins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That 2nd down play nets a -4. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Perkins finding Harris over the middle. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
They'll start on the ground with Kelly. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down.
And a Packer first down.
Rip left, rip left. Go. The mic. 50's the mic. Got one.
Love from the gun. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
24
That one goes for 24 yards.
Green Bay.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Love now to pass on first down. Complete to Kelly. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Going back to Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Complete to number 88.
From 6 yards away. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Extra point.
Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yes.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove. They're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
At their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Perkins. That's caught by Jackson.
Perkins pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, Perkins. Over the middle, Cooper with it. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Off play action, Perkins. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Loving the Packers now with a first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Following the interception, Love looking left side, and he's got a man. Vargas. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run with Kelly. Strong run, but he's corralled just beyond the 40.
The ball carrier.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third
Operating
down.
from the gun, Love. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Packers.
Love's pass complete.
A
to
big
number
play
84.
there.
Touchdown,
With his second
Green Bay.
touchdown of the game, number
Sam
8
Sloman
on the
for the
season.
extra
And the
point.
Packers add on to their lead. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a...
From the gun, Perkins. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After first and second down went backwards, it's third and very long.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. That is his 951st NFL reception, so 49 away from 1,000, but 951, that ties him with Andre Reed.
Oh, I love the trigger there because Andre Reed caught the ball any part of the field and specialized in traffic, similar to what we've seen throughout his career as well. Does not mind going across the middle and making big-time catches.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points It's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now.
And it's third down.
Double tight, double tight. Hot, hot, hot.
And he's got room. And he takes this all the way down to the Bears' 36-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down now, it's Kelly. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, Love. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Bilal Nichols just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Over the middle here to Brown. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
I'm going to run you over. Mike, 53.
Operating from the gun, Love. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And his kick here is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
It's our time. 56 to Mike, boy. 56.
On 1st and 10, Perkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expect
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Hey, 58 is the Mike. Go 58 is the Mike. Watch the pass.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
So we've reached half. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half.
Bears nothing.
Taken in at the 3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Bilal Nichols able to record his 5th sack of the season.
3rd and 13.
3rd and long for Love. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Perkins pass.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
from the gun. Perkins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. Accelerating, and off he goes. And into the end zone.
Touchdown,
it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Sam Sloman for
this D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort back there in the pocket. Pressure's been coming in. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They run again with Harris, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Return team.
We're killing ourselves.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Kelly. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
They'll go again with Kelly. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line.
33, the ball
Well, you
carrier.
certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Love's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 23-yard
This is Kelly.
line.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second
The
down.
tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
a loss of 7 yards.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Perkins. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet.
Cole Kmet.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. From the gun, Perkins. Jackson's got it over the middle. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Perkins. Throw left side, got to be taken in by Harris. I call it no gain there on the 1st down play. Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10.
36-yard line.
From the gun, Perkins. Open man is Komet, the tight end. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Cole Kmet. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. The Bears on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Perkins. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Throw left side complete. It's Vargas. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And a Packer first down.
This is Kelly. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Mike 50, Mike 50. Go. I got you.
From the gun, Love. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
Mike's 50. Watch the pass.
They run with it. It's Kelly. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
He was taken down.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. The Packers on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
That keeps the score. Packers 38.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Operating from the gun, Perkins. And his throw is incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
From the gun, Perkins. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Now a dump off here complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And a Packer first down.
On the carry is Kelly. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Tackle made there by Bilal Nichols. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Kelly. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The Packers on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Love.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On first down, Kelly. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following the fumble recovery, Perkins. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down.
From the gun on third down. Perkins. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
By the Packers. They'll take over first.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
He was
good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid them, picking up a first down.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. And they'll try again down here with Kelly. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were in